Y'all better win this year. Thunder better roll. I said this last week, and I'm not screwing around. The Thunder better roll to an NBA title this year because, in my opinion, you've had the easiest road since last year with Boston.
Oh, shit, that's just too easy. No, that shit is too easy.
Where you have, yes, your talent, you're a good team, you beat who's in front of you, but you've had a lot of luck. Let's keep it a buck. You've had an easy road. You beat the hurt Memphis Grizzlies, who were only there after they beat a hurt Dallas Mavericks in the play-in. You have beat the Denver Nuggets, and that's great, but it still took you 7 games to do it. You barely got out of Denver, and that was a team that just 2 weeks prior had fired their coach and their general manager, and they were in complete disarray, and they really weren't the team that we thought they were, and were very dependent on Nikola Jokic and Murray, and that was kind of it. And then you go on to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, who were really only there because Steph Curry was hurt, and Anthony Edwards, he just admittedly just said, I don't really take it that serious yet. Anthony and his maturity is going to be something to follow in the years coming. But, I mean, Anthony flat-ass said, like, bro, I'm 23. He thinks he's going to make it to the Western Conference Finals like every other season. Like, he's not ready to handle all that yet. So, to repeat, you beat the hurt Memphis Grizzlies only because they beat the hurt Dallas Mavericks. You then beat the Nuggets, but it took you 7 games, and that was after they had fired their coach and GM, so you barely snuck out of there. You beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they were only there because Steph Curry got hurt, and they'd be able to beat the Golden State Warriors, and Anthony Edwards and their crew proved that they were not mature or ready enough to actually make a real finals push. And also, which is important to mention why you should win this year, is that the West is not the East. This is the wild, wild West, baby. The West is not the East Conference. They have 4 games this last season that separated 2nd through 8th place in the Western Conference. That is parity, and that is competition, and that is something that is not the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference is going to be a shit show for a while. With the Celtics having Tatum hurt and Brown having surgery. Sixers, we don't know what's what. Knicks are just going to always be kind of, in my opinion. It is a different road and a different level for that top team to basically say, we can stay here for a long time. The Western Conference is tough. It is competitive. When 2nd through 8th place was separated by only 4 games, you have young teams coming on fast in the Western Conference. That's also a big deal. Young teams like the Spurs now don't have just Wemby. They also have De'Aaron Fox. They have 2 lottery picks this year, including the 2nd pick. The Rockets are on pace to really be able to make a push next season. They look like they're ready. To me, they're just one real scorer away. If they're able to land a Giannis or a Kevin Durant or something, they're going to be a real big problem in the future. The Mavericks got the luckiest draw in the world, 1.8%, about to get Cooper Flagg. They'll be coming right back. Then you have the old heads, and the old teams are not really ready to say goodbye just yet. The Lakers are going to have skinny Luka. His fat ass is finally on a diet. People have been posting, which is another conversation for another day. I told you Luka could get skinny, but he looks great. You got the Warriors, in my opinion, who are really one big move away, meaning, if they get one big or one elite scorer on the wing, I think that they are ready to make another push with a healthy Steph and Jimmy Butler. Don't forget about the Clippers. Don't forget about the Nuggets. Don't forget about the Minnesota Timberwolves. If they get some maturity and get some veteran depth, maybe replace a Mike Conley. There is so many teams in the Western Conference that are competitive, and you've had such an easy goddamn road. I'm telling you, Oklahoma City Thunder, don't do the Anthony Edwards and think, man, we'll just be here whenever we want. This is not guaranteed. You've had the easiest road since the Celtics last year. You better roll. You better win a title this season. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, again, I think the Pacers are going to get it done tonight, and we'll get more into the NBA Finals discussion as that goes on. But I still think no matter what happens, Thunder could and should win the entire thing.